everybody and welcome to W3L Wrestling Showdown here on the W3L network. I am Stevie Wizard. Thank you for joining us, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for being part of what promises to be an historic episode. Now, as you know, we have some live dates on the horizon, including our 7 Deadly Sins event coming up on Saturday, June 25th in Kirkcaldy. But before we get to that, we have the certain matter of a W3L Heavyweight title match to deal with. You saw it a couple of weeks ago here on Wrestling Showdown. You saw the House of Smith, you saw the challenge, and now it's going to take place. Ladies and gentlemen, let us not delay any further. Let us race to ringside as the W3L Heavyweight Champion Joe E. Legend prepares to take on the one and only Grado.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce here with you on Wrestling Showdown, and the time for waiting is over. It's time for this anticipated heavyweight title match as the champion Joe E. Legend faces arguably his most popular challenger ever, Grado. Just listen to this crowd. They are firmly behind the man for the tap end of Stevenson.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is a singles match set for one fall, and it's for the W3L Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, to my left, he is from the tap end of Stevenson. He has recently wolfed down 12 teammates and a large plate of stories. He is your challenger, Grado! Introducing his opponent to my right, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 252 pounds. He is the W3L Heavyweight Champion, Joe E. Legend.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the combatants have been introduced. And I'm sure if you saw 2 weeks ago here on Wrestling Showdown, you saw the confrontation on the House of Smith between Grado and Joe E. Legend. And so the match was made, and it happens right now for the heavyweight title. And I'm sure you saw at the beginning of this match, Joe Legend browbeating ring announcer Stevie Wizard. I'm sure you know their history. And I'm sure Legend is just doing it to get in Grado's mind. I'm sure he has not overlooked Grado. He's not, perhaps not taking him as seriously as he might another challenger. He's taking him very, very seriously, I'm sure. Referee Thomas Kerrins calls for the bell. We are set to go with this battle. Highly anticipated. A lot of people favouring Grado. If you don't believe me, just check the YouTube comments on the previous episodes of Showdown, and you will see exactly what I mean. But having the entire crowd on your side is one thing. Getting the title of Joey Legend is quite the other. And I mean, we've already seen what Legend's done, who he's beaten, how he's beaten them, what he's caused them to be taken away on stretchers and everything. Grado, he's no stranger to W3L. He's got an international reputation. He's jetting back and forth between the United States and the UK, totally in demand, and deservedly so. And everywhere he goes, he has the fans on his side. And this is almost going to be like something of a handicap situation, you might think. An entire audience booing Joey Legend, cheering for Grado. A lesser caliber wrestler will be thrown off their game, I am sure. But Legend has been there, and he has done that. And everything Grado's done, he's done already. He's a world traveller. He's still a world traveller. He's been to the peaks of this industry. And Grado with a roll-up, almost right at the beginning of the match. The first thing he can do, Joey Legend, and again, takes his eye off the ball, and Grado, obviously not going to mess around here. And Legend gets folded up. And look at this, Legend scurries to the floor. Grado taking advantage. This is where I think perhaps Grado is going to get the better of Joe Legend, because I think Legend Kenny sees him as a comedy act, doesn't maybe respect the ability and the skills that Grado has, and Grado happy to go along with it, plate the crowd, climb the turnbuckles, and when Joey Legend wasn't expecting it, he rolled him up and got a near fall. That could be the end of Joe Legend's title reign. Legend staying on the floor, taking as much of that 10 count as he possibly can. Grado just leaving him wisely, not chasing him. If you saw Remedy at the start of February, you saw what happened when the match between Joe Legend and Mike Musso spilled to the floor. And of course, they had that no DQ match here on Showdown as well, not long after. So Joe Legend, adept in many situations. Grado showing off his musculature. He's certainly in great shape, much better than he's been in the past, certainly. And Legend posing as well. But this isn't a bodybuilding contest. And the crowd lapping this up. And again, I think this is Grado's strategy. He just plays to the audience, lets Joe Legend get frustrated, doesn't charge it, doesn't make a mistake. I'm sure Grado has studied Joe Legend as best he can. He's watched previous episodes of Showdown. I mean, he's got to do something when he's flying over to the United States, isn't he? So I'm sure he's seen what's how when Nathan Reynolds, Mike Musso and others have charged at Joe Legend, taking the fight to him, and how it's resulted. So he's just waiting. He's playing around, and Legend here just perhaps being thrown off whatever he was planning on doing. Although I'm not sure that a Canadian does actually know what the word dafty means, but regardless. And Grado calling for a test of strength. Now Legend is the taller man. Certainly that didn't help him out there. So going for it again. And Grado poking away at the armpit of Joe Legend. And again, it's throwing Legend off. He's not expecting comedy. He's expecting somebody to come out and pummel him. And this is working to Grado's advantage. And Grado takes the wrist. I mean, don't be fooled, this guy isn't just some silly comedy act. He's got a lot of skill. Remember, Grado had his first match back in 2003. So I mean, he's been around a while. Considering where he's been, who he's wrestled, he's going to pick some stuff up. Definitely, we've seen that in the past on Wrestling Showdown. And both men collide, but nobody going down. I think Grado's been up a head of steam here. See if he can take down Legend. It's causing the whole building to vibrate. And they collide, but nobody budges again. He's going for one more, he says. Oh, and he's taking the straps down. Now, if you know your wrestling history, that's a surefire sign that business is going to pick up, but Grado perhaps not happy with that. Pulling the straps back up. Maybe he's fighting the cold in here. And another collision, and again, nobody budges. And now Grado wants Joe Legend to try and knock him down. I think Legend is slightly heavier of the two. Has he got more muscle? Well, let's hope we don't get close enough to find out. And Grado trips Joey Legend. The champion wasn't expecting that at all. And Grado back to the rest here. And using Legend's own wrist to clap with. And this has not gone the way I think Legend was expecting it. Again, I'm sure he's studied good, I'm sure he knows what the guy's all about. But it's for the W3L Heavyweight title, the most prestigious accolade in this promotion. I'm sure he was expecting perhaps a more serious match, a fight, a battle. And Grado has played to his own strengths. He's not changed his game plan, he's not tried to adapt too far. He's done what he does best, and it's worked for him. At least it has so far anyway. And a nice car wheel there. Oh! And Joe Legend takes the foot of Grado where the sun doesn't shine. And again, back to the rest. Now Grado's seen the things that Joey Legend does. The stone cutter, the hospital job, driving referees through tables. So if you can take it one of his arms, it makes it that much harder to throw you around than to pick you up. Thomas Kearns trying to get in the middle here, but it's broken into a fist fight. And Kearns gets grabbed by Joe Legend. And that leaves him open for Joe Legend to jump him from behind. And this is where Legend becomes his most dangerous. As he's gained an advantage. Aye, what a right hand! That's going to dislodge some teeth. And again, Legend's ability is never in question. It never has been in question. It's his methodology, his ideology, his tactics, the things he does. That is what the issue people have with him is. And you see now he's gained an opening. He's just being merciless, he's picking his shots, taking down Grado wherever he can. And body slams him down with ease. And there's the oh my god elbow right in the face of Grado. It only nets him a 2 count, however. I think he'll have to wear Grado down just a little bit more. Legend complaining it should be 3, but I think someone in he knew that may not get the job done. And Grado blocks the shot and fires back one of his own. Legend going face first in the turnbuckle. And again, now Grado's got the advantage here, and he needs to keep on Joe Legend. He needs to press the attack if he can, because if you don't, things like this will happen. As Grado gets launched across the ring. Legend drops the knee across the forehead of Grado and goes straight in for the cover. One thing that's not come up, and I don't know if it will of course, but on the House of Smith we did see Blondie Barrett, who's the golden ticket holder, and it makes you wonder, he's probably in the building somewhere watching this match closely. Again, that golden ticket allows him to challenge for any championship at any time, and he's made it clear this is the one that he wants. So I'm sure he is watching, perhaps up in the balcony somewhere. Grado and Legend trading fists. Grado can barely stay on his feet, it looks like. But he's gained the better of that one until Legend cuts him off. And again, 2 kicks right to the face. And stomps him in the head. He's going to be seeing stars, and not just the ones in the singlet. Legend just revelling in the misery he causes, the damage that he does. But I hope he's not going to take Grado too lightly. Now he's got him on the ropes, and I mean that both literally and figuratively. I hope that if Legend's going to try and beat Grado, he will do it soon, because if you give this guy an advantage, if you let Grado fire back, this could be the end of Joe Legend's championship reign. I know lots of folk would love to see that, as he hits a leg drop. And what a leg drop that is. One of the best in W3L in my opinion. And goes in for a cover, but very lackadaisical. Even so, it still makes Grado expend some energy having to kick out of it. Legend again complaining. But I mean, if he'd hooked the leg, put more weight across the shoulders, that could have ended it, but it was not to be. And you see, you give Grado a moment and he comes back. And Legend with a sleeper. Referee Thomas Kearns needs to keep an eye on that left arm of Joe Legends, make sure it's not going around the throat and the windpipe of Grado here. Obviously Legend tends to cut off any momentum Grado has by blocking the flow to the brain by the carotid artery. And Grado looks like he's fading here. That's once. That's twice. This is going to be it. No, there's still life in Grado yet. And he's trying to fire back to his feet, getting the crowd behind him. Hits a couple of shots to the midsection. And Legend comes off the ropes with a stomp to the head. And Grado did everything he could to try and avoid it. He tried to remain standing. It didn't really work, however. And Joe Legend with that running boot. We've seen the damage that's caused in the past. And at the last split second, Grado gets a shoulder of the canvas. Joe Legend can't believe it. I think he figured this was going to be the end of it. I think he thought Grado was finished, but it was not to be. Legend complaining yet again. This should have been the end. I should have beaten Grado. It should have been done. But sorry, Legend. Grado is still very much in this match. And again, it only takes 3 seconds to end the contest. One pinfall is all it will take. Legend calling for that brainbuster. And Grado blocking it. And reversing a vertical suplex. And you see Legend, the veteran instincts, he rolls away, not only from Grado, but he rolls towards the ropes. And both men are down. Who will get back to their feet first? Certainly Grado's taken more punishment in this match than Legend has. Grado blocks the punch, firing back with some of his own. He's got Legend in the corner. And sends him flying with a back body drop. Grado raining some more fizz down upon Joe Legend. And Legend's really stumbling around here. Greer needs to keep the advantage up. Yeah, no, those punches. Oh, Legend covers up, but gets caught in the stomach and then takes the bionic elbow. What's he saying for now? And Grado drives down Joey Legend. We could have a new W3L Heavyweight Champion here. This could... No, Joe Legend kicks out. Retains the heavyweight title, at least for the time being. Irish whip gets reversed. Grado in the corner. Grado moves. And he hits the R Grado, as he calls it. And Legend with a foot on the ropes. As soon as he took the move, he rolled as far across the ring as he was able to so he could get a limb stuck out and grab those ropes. Great veteran instincts by Joe Legend, but it still did damage though. And Grado could be setting up the rolling slice. And Legend looks like he's flat in the corner, and Grado hits it. Now if he can drag Legend to the middle of the ring, we could have ourselves a brand new heavyweight champion here. And wait, it's Blondie Barrett. Blondie Barrett's come out. He's arguing with the referee. Grado's got Joe Legend covered in the background. You can just about see it. Again, Blondie Barrett's got that golden ticket. He can cash it at any time. He doesn't appear to have the ticket with him though. And Thomas Kerr's trying to get rid of Blondie Barrett. And look at this. Legend off the ropes. And he nails a Rock and Roll Express. And the roll up. This could be all. We got ourselves a brand new champion, but we don't. And Grado fired up. He had that match in the bag. He is the new heavyweight champion to many people, because after the rolling slice he'd pinned Joe Legend, but it was only thanks to Bob Barrett that it didn't happen. And now he hits the wee boot. In for the cover again. And Barrett pulling him from the ring. And referee Thomas Kernan's being ridiculously lenient here. And Barrett, he's going after Joe Legend? Thought there was an alliance here, but obviously not. Grado's got hold of him. And a bionic elbow, and down goes Barrett. What the heck is going on here? Blondie Barrett appears to want a piece of everybody. And Grado going to eject him from the ring. And that's exactly what he does. But in the background, look at this. Joe Legend's grabbed the championship belt. Grado turns round and takes it right in the forehead. Joe Legend smacks Grado with the championship belt. Surely not. Surely not. Surely not. But he does. Joe Legend steals a victory here.
Ladies and gentlemen, match, and still W3L Heavyweight Champion, Joe Legend.
So it takes a shot from the Heavyweight Championship belt to put Grado down for a 3 count and let Joey Legend walk out with title in hand. Yet again he has resorted to cheating and rule breaking to keep the title, but regardless he is still the heavyweight champion, and I know he will now be looking forward to 7 Deadly Sins, because we're going to find out who'll be challenging for the heavyweight title at Resolution 10 on that event. And I'm sure Grado is going to be petitioning to be put in the tournament, or at least get his hands on Joe Legend on that night. I'm sure we definitely haven't seen the last of Grado here on Wrestling Showdown.
So once again, Joey Legend has to cheat to keep the W3L Heavyweight title. And I'm pretty sure the issues between he and Grado haven't been fully resolved. And I know both men will be looking at Saturday, June 25th in Kirkcaldy and 7 Deadly Sins. Remember, the winner of that tournament gets a guaranteed shot at the heavyweight title in the main event of Resolution 10 later in the year. Obviously, if Joe Legend is still champion, then he'll have to defend the title on that night against the winner of the 7 Sins tournament. And I wouldn't be surprised if Grado's trying to throw his hat in the ring and put his name forward to be one of the participants in the tournament. We'll be finding out who they are in the coming weeks, but make sure you get your tickets for 7 Deadly Sins by visiting our website, W3LWrestling.com. And of course, if you use Showdown as a coupon code, you can have 20% off. That goes for all the tickets that are available to purchase right now. And we've got a whole bunch of live events surrounding 7 Deadly Sins as well. The day before, which is June 24th, the Friday, we are going to be making a debut up in lovely Portree. So if you're up that neck of the woods, come and see us. The day after, which is June the 26th, and the Sunday we're in High Valleyfield. Then in the following week, on Thursday, June 30th, we go back to Pennycook before we pack our bags and race up north for our annual Northern Tour. And of course, on Friday, July the 1st, we are in Wick. On Saturday, July the 2nd, we are in both Ullapool and in Elgin as well. And then on Sunday, July 3rd, we will be rounding out our Northern Tour in Dingwall. I'm sure one of those events is somewhere near you. Again, get your tickets from W3LWrestling.com. While you're on the website, why not have a quick scoot over to Twitter and follow us there. You can also give us a like on Facebook. Remember to use the hashtag W3L Wrestling Showdown. It's above my head every week, so I mean, you may as well use it when you're talking about this show. And why wouldn't you want to? We've already seen Joe Legend against Grado. We have got more fantastic matches lined up for you in the weeks to come here on Wrestling Showdown. Never miss an episode. Hit subscribe to make sure you never do. And then join me back here in 7 days' time for another edition of Wrestling Showdown.